So
Hey, Bradley, real quick, there was another question that popped up. Muschetz, it was, I don't know how to pronounce the name, but CTRify versus Kraken Viper tools.
where's the one that I missed? I'm
Are
sorry.
you, I don't know if you maybe scrolling down through chat or if it's
I'm in
not
chat.
weird. Well, I'm seeing it. Somebody asked CTRify versus Kraken Viper tools, basically saying what, I guess, looking for some sort of recommendations or ideas.
Well, if you're talking about for the CTR signals, I prefer Michael's tools over CTRify. Don't get me wrong, I love CTRify. I use it a lot for building niche relevant sites. I'm sorry.
Sorry about that. Got some noise in the background. Some construction.
Okay. I thought you were saying something. So I use CTRify for niche relevant sites, but I'm not crazy about the CTR signals that it sends because it's although I haven't tested with that in a few months because I didn't like it months ago, so I kind of stopped using it for that. It may have been improved. Alberto, the developer of that's put a lot of money and effort into CTRify. I know because he reached out to me to do some training for him about it. No shit. Which, by the way, I've done that. I've just got to package it up and send it to him. Anyway, I prefer Michael's tools for CTR manipulation over CTRify. CTRify requires Google Search Console integration, or else you cannot even send signals to the property. So you have to have access to Search Console. The site that you want to send signals to has to be part of Search Console that you have access to, because you have to authorize CTRify to that Search Console account. Then it pulls in and all of the pages and search queries and everything else. And it's a bit of a pain in the ass to set the campaign up. And for a long time, I think he resolved this though, but for a long time, the campaigns only run for 30 days and then they would stop and you couldn't repeat it or duplicate it. You'd have to go in and manually set the campaign up every month. And it was just like, after a couple of months of doing that, I said, fuck this, I'm not using this anymore. You know what I mean? Because it was just too cumbersome. I think he resolved that now. I think you can repeat the campaign now, so you don't have to keep setting it up every time. But like I said, it requires Search Console integration, and that's not that big of a deal. But I found that, again, I prefer to use another tool for CTR manipulation. So hopefully that makes sense.